It is late at night. You are staring at your bank app, watching money move out faster than it comes in. Rent, groceries, gas, taxes taken from every paycheck before you even touch it. You work 40 hours a week, maybe more, and still feel behind. Then you see a headline about a billionaire paying almost nothing in taxes. You feel confused, maybe even angry. How can someone who makes millions legally pay less tax than you? Are there secret loopholes only the rich know about? Or is the system simply built differently for people who understand it? Tonight we are not talking about offshore accounts or shady tricks. We are talking about one simple, legal strategy used quietly by wealthy families for decades. It has 3 steps. Buy, borrow, die. Here is what most people miss about how money really works in America today. We are taught that income creates wealth. Work more, earn more, pay your taxes, repeat. But the wealthy follow a different rule. They do not focus on earning taxable income. They focus on owning appreciating assets. Here is the unexpected number. You are taxed heavily on income, but you are not taxed when your assets rise in value unless you sell them. That difference changes everything. Instead of selling assets and triggering capital gains tax, wealthy investors borrow against those assets. Loans are not income. Loans are not taxed. So while their stocks or real estate grow from $1 million to $5 million, they access cash without selling. No sale means no tax bill. That is step 2. The system rewards ownership, not effort alone. Imagine you plant a tree in your backyard. At first, it is small, barely taller than you. Over years, it grows into a massive oak worth $500,000 because the land beneath it becomes valuable. Now, you need cash. Most people would cut the tree down and sell the wood. That is like selling a stock and paying capital gains tax. The wealthy do something different. They keep the tree standing and walk to a bank. The bank looks at the tree, sees its value, and offers a loan using the tree as collateral. You receive cash while the tree keeps growing. If it grows from $500,000 to $800,000, you benefit without selling a single branch. Buy the tree. Borrow against the tree. Never chop it down during your lifetime. That is the metaphor behind buy, borrow, die. Before understanding this strategy, most people think in paychecks. They ask, how can I earn an extra $1,000 this month? They negotiate salary, pick up overtime, maybe start a side hustle. Every extra dollar flows through the tax system first. After understanding buy, borrow, die, the question shifts. Instead of asking how to earn more income, they ask how to own more assets. Income thinking is short-term and linear. Ownership thinking is long-term and exponential. Before, selling feels natural when you need cash. After, selling feels expensive because it triggers tax and stops compounding. Before, debt feels dangerous in every form. After, strategic debt, backed by strong assets, becomes a tool. The mindset moves from worker to owner. The same economy, the same laws, but completely different outcomes depending on how you see money. Research analyzing wealthy households consistently shows that a large share of their net worth comes from unrealized gains rather than salary. In other words, most of their wealth exists on paper, growing quietly year after year, according to publicly available tax data summaries. The ultra-wealthy often report surprisingly modest taxable income relative to their total wealth growth. Why? Because appreciation is not taxed until sold. If a portfolio grows by $2 million in 1 year but nothing is sold, taxable income might remain low. That gap between economic gain and taxable income is the foundation of this strategy. It is legal, it is documented, and it highlights the difference between making money and letting assets increase in value without triggering a tax event. Let us run simple numbers. Suppose you buy shares worth $1 million. Over 10 years, they grow to $3 million. You now have $2 million in unrealized gains. If you sell and assume a 20% capital gains tax, you could owe around $400,000 in taxes. Instead, you borrow $500,000 against the portfolio at a 5% interest rate. Your annual interest cost is $25,000. You receive $500,000 in cash without selling anything. The portfolio remains invested at $3 million. If it grows at 7% annually, That is $210,000 of growth in 1 year. You paid $25,000 in interest, but gained $210,000 in value. No capital gains tax triggered. The asset continues compounding while the loan provides liquidity. That math explains the appeal. The most important shift is identity. You stop seeing yourself only as an employee earning wages. You begin seeing yourself as a future asset owner. That changes daily behavior. Instead of upgrading cars every 3 years, you direct extra cash toward investments. Instead of celebrating income spikes with lifestyle inflation, you buy assets that could appreciate over decades. The habit becomes accumulation first, consumption second. Over time,